Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This is the report for Friday, August the 17th. Right now we're looking at a chart of the S&P 500 E-mini. And, okay, so, excuse me. As you can see, we have started, as of 4 trading periods ago, we started a negative swing VIX here. But yet the market's been edging a little bit higher. As of right now, believe it or not, the pulse scan is not only below the swing VIX, which gives us a negative swing VIX, but we have a pulse scan reading of 8.58. So we still, technically speaking, are not overbought in this market. We can go quite a long ways before we reach an overbought level where the swing VIX would start to hint that we're going to actually reverse. The other point is that when we look at the overall momentum indicators, we are hitting a resistance area, but it doesn't mean that the current uptrend is in jeopardy in any way, if that makes any sense. We're still okay as far as that is concerned. So I wanted to throw that at you just to give you an idea of where we are. But as far as the momentum indicators, we've been hitting those resistance numbers pretty much every other day, but yet the market is not turning down. Okay, support remains intact. Currently, our support level right now, as you can see, it's setting at around 1396 and a half. Let's make it. So we're still not really far off from that, if that makes any sense to most people. That's just where we are right now. So the market can actually do quite a lot between now and then, and we'll have to look and see what's going to happen. But we are bullish still, as you can see. Bullish, nice extended here. We're pulse waving. We're above this black line here, green bull in the corner. So because it's Friday, we could have a take back Friday. I don't really anticipate the market breaking out any higher from here. If anything, we're probably going to test the last pulse wave and then build a nice base for the next leg up. But this here is a very curious pattern right here. So we'll see what we can do. We extend it out. Now it's probably time to pull back. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of a pullback before the next leg up in the S&P 500. Let me give you the numbers for today as far as our intraday analysis. Alright, for the S&P 500, we have intraday resistance at 1425 and a quarter, and we have support at 1393.75. Okay, so that's where we are in the S&P 500. All right, now switching our focus to the euro currency, FOREX. As you can see here, we're still trading well below the Kumo cloud right here. And you also notice that we are now trading inside of the volatility bands, and we're looking to see if we're going to have either a positive or a negative pulse wave. We've been trading sideways now for about a week, a little over a week, about 7 days, and we're still undecided in the euro. As you can see here, we made new lows back on July the 24th, and we've since rallied really hard off those lows. We did go to 120.42, and as of yesterday, we hit 123.72. So market did pretty good. I mean, that's well over a 300 pip rally off the lows. So undecided. We don't know what's going to happen with the euro at this point. We just have to keep watching it to see what happens. All right. One thing to note here, we have a situation where we're going to look to the 124 range for resistance, and we're going to look at support around, let's call it 122 even on the intraday. So pretty wide range there, 200 pips. We'll have to look and see what happens. So I don't really see any action there, but we are bearish, and there's the little red bear, and you see on the momentum gauge we're starting the building of another leg down. So that's going to be critical to watch. Those of you who have your radars fixed on this and you're just looking to get short again, you may want to consider getting short at 122.49. And as far as on the long side, I don't see that happening. But if you're going to take that risk, you look to get long at 123.86, and your first post wave target is 123.94. A break of 123.94 to the upside will bring us to the bottom of the Kumo cloud at 124.77, which is here. Then the top side of the Kumo cloud will be 127.59 up here. Okay, so that's where you're looking to see if it's going to test. Obviously, on the downside, you're looking to see if that 122.40 support is going to be taken out. All right, there's been a lot of hype surrounding the gold and the silver because of the global economic situations. But like with anything else, you got to wait and let the market tell you what it's going to do. We tried to get a nice little rally here off the last lows of July the 24th when we hit 26.55. And then here we are standing up as of Thursday at 28.33. So you got a $3 rally off those lows. And now we need to determine what we're going to do from here. Well, that's yet to be determined because we're in the Kumo cloud of death. Those of you who've been following me for any length of time know that the Kumo cloud of death is exactly as it is stated. It is undetermined. We don't know where we're going to go once you're inside of that Kumo cloud. You just have no way of knowing what's what. You don't know where you're going to go. It chops and whipsaws around constantly, usually trading within the top and bottom halves of the Kumo cloud, and the Kumo cloud is so unreliable. Imagine it as an unpredictable supercell storm cloud. It's just unpredictable. You know, it can create a tornado and touch down only to zip right back up again. Crazy and wild things happen inside the Kumo cloud. There's still potential to make money inside the Kumo cloud. It's just that it's not your best trades that you can do with the highest potential to make money. So the best thing to do when you're inside the Kumo cloud is to do nothing and wait and let the market determine what it's going to do. As you can see here, example, you got inside the Kumo cloud, up, down, up, down, up, down, sideways. Then you finally broke down once you truly got outside the Kumo cloud. So it's just unpredictable. You think it's going to go one way, and it usually goes a totally different direction when you're inside that Kumo cloud. Like I said, the Kumo cloud is tough, extremely tough, and I don't see where it would make sense to do anything. Sometimes you get these long clouds too, where the ranges are wide, where the bottom can be here and the top of the cloud can be way up here, but it's still undetermined because the market's not trending. You'd be more so day trading it than anything. The thing to watch for today in the silver, you have resistance at 28.62, and you have support at 27.46. And you're in the cloud, so you don't know which way you're going to go. Those of you who remain bearish, I would use a little bit of caution here. I know it's been, flipping, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Now we're starting the possibility of another bullish run pattern here, but it could fail. No trend. You have a question mark. Caution. That's all I can say. But if you must play, I would look to get short at 27.47. If you're bullish, you look to get long at 28.35. That's the best I can tell you at this point. Okay, last but not least, now we're going to switch our focus to the gold chart. As you can see here, we did manage to pulse wave back in here, lasted for a few days, and now the market is pulled back inside of the band. So we're in a sideways channel right now in the gold. Overall pattern still is bullish, as you can see the bullishness indicated here, bull, bottom right hand corner. But we're in a negative swing VIX, hence the red bars, and it looks that the red bars are, we hit a new low here, but then we bounce right back up again. I think that's because for the most part the metals have been pegged to the stock indexes, and because we had a nice pop yesterday, here's your gold getting a pop. I would be wary because of what happened here. We could get some follow through, so I will issue a rally alert on the gold for today just because of that pop that we got. Let's take a look at the intraday here. On the gold, we have intraday resistance at 1631.50, and we have support at 1593.50. So if you're going to look to play it long, if you're bullish, you want to go long at 1622.90, and if you're bearish, you look to go short at 1591.10. That's all we got for today. Short video. So remember, take what you can, give nothing back.